Welcome to the Unwritten PhD. I'm Dr. Kshitij Tiwari, and this podcast is a guide to the messy, human side of a doctoral degree that no one ever puts in a textbook.
Most PhD students operate under a dangerous delusion. They think they need to have finished their research before they start writing. They wait. They stare at a blank screen, hoping the perfect data will suddenly organize itself into a nature paper. This is the single biggest mistake you can make. Writing isn't just how you report results. Writing is how you generate results. If you are waiting to write, you are waiting to think. Today, we are flipping the script. We are going to cover exactly how to write your first paper, not by starting with the abstract, but by starting with the figures. In this episode, we are tackling the beast, the first paper, the imposter syndrome paper, the one where you feel like a fraud every time you type a sentence. I'm going to give you a 5-step framework to get from a blank page to submission ready without pulling an all-nighter. Let's start with step 1, the figure first method. Don't start with text. Text is lying to you. Words are cheap. Start with the visual story. I want you to open PowerPoint, not Word. Create 4 slides. Slide 1 is your problem setup. Slide 2 is your methodology. Slide 3 is your main result, the crux of the paper, and slide 4 is your comparison or validation. If you can't tell the story with just these 4 images, you don't have a paper yet. Go back to the lab, the drawing board. Do not write a single sentence until your figures tell a coherent story on their own. Step 2 is the ugly first draft or the zero draft. We will cover this in detail in episode 7, but for now, the rule is simple. Lower your standards. Your goal is not to write well. Your goal is to write true. Write in bullet points, write in broken English, write insert smart citation here if you don't remember the name. Just fill the page. Text on a page can be fixed. A blank page, however, cannot be fixed. Step 3 is the introduction. Use the C.A.R.S model. C.A.R.S. Create a research space using what is known. Announce the gap using what is missing. Resolve the gap using what you did. And state the contribution using why it matters. That's it. 4 paragraphs. Don't overthink it. Step 4 is the results section. This is the easiest part. You are just describing your figures. Figure 1 shows that x is greater than y. Don't interpret it yet. Just describe. Keep it dry, keep it factual. Imagine you're describing a painting to a blind person. That is your result section. Finally, step 5, the discussion. This is where you earn your PhD. This is the so what section. Don't just repeat results. Tell us why we should care. How does this change the field? What are the limitations? And be honest about the limitations. If you don't point them out, reviewer 2 definitely will. Writing your first paper is painful. It is supposed to be. It is growing pains. But once you break the seal, the second one is easier. The third one is routine, and eventually you stop being a student who writes and you become a writer who researches. Next time, we are zooming in on the front door of your paper, the abstract. Why 90% of papers get rejected before the editor even reads the introduction. See you in the next one.
If you are a current or aspiring PhD scholar or a beginner in the world of robotics, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow this podcast diligently. You won't want to miss what we have in store for you. This has been the Unwritten PhD. See you in another episode.